Yeah, there's more that I wanted to talk about, and I'm sorry, but it's 10 minutes with YouTube, and I can't change YouTube rules and regulations. And I know I was kind of rambling in the last video, but there's so much of information that it just can't fit into one video, and I really just don't want to go through all the bullshit of going, here's part one, part two, part three, careful editing shit, because it's just too much information and too much time, and I can't get it all up there immediately, so, I just gonna have to live with it, people, okay? But anyways, I was gonna talk also about what Disney in the future would bring into Marvel. Uh, well, first of all, you got to understand that Paramount. I mean, no. Well, first of all, yeah, Marvel had a permanent deal with Paramount Pictures, and they're going to be doing the Iron Man film, and that may not turn out the way it's going to be anymore, since they're now dealing with Disney. But then again, Disney and Paramount has had good relationships before, which is no shocker. They've actually have, and not only that, Warren, Warren, the Disney owns Miramax, and most people don't know that Pulp Fiction is technically a Disney flick. Yeah, right up there with Cinderella and then Pulp Fiction when Bruce Willis is going downstairs with a sword to finding what two guys are doing with that third guy. Yeah, that was always memorable. Uh, yeah, seeing him get slashed by the sword. Uh, but anyways, most people don't know this. Uh, but they may tone down the violence in Daredevil, but Daredevil has been needing to get reinvented from day one because if you look at Wildstorm right now, it's a complete catastrophe. They already rebooted it once, and they're going to reboot Wildstorm Universe again because Didio has completely fucked up DC comic books to a point that it's almost unreadable at this point. I mean, only maybe Darkest Night is somewhat readable. And like I said, there's a lot of information, a lot of things. I truly don't know though. I saw this clusterfuck not by Marvel, but most people don't realize that the people who was previously before Disney showed up and bought Marvel outright, guess who was rumored to actually buy out Marvel? And you won't believe this, Microsoft. I find it funny that Microsoft was the people who were going to that a lot of people were rumored to say was going to buy out Marvel Comics. Yeah. And not only that, they had a deal with Microsoft with the Halo universe. Didn't exactly go through though. And in fact, it looked like Microsoft was going to buy out Marvel Comics for a while. And when Microsoft said they had a big announcement for the Comic Con, I was actually frigidly worried that Microsoft was going to get up there with Joe Quesada and say, "Hey, we purchased it. It's ours," but they didn't do it. I'm still shocked on that one. Of course, Marvel was bought out by Toy Biz, and Toy Biz was bought out by Hasbro, but the Hasbro let Marvel go. I can't explain that part to you. It's not a shocker. It's happened before when AOL bought out Time Warner, and Time Warner has sold AOL off. But, Time Warner was the one that was bought out. How can they sell something that bought them out? It's confusing. Stock markets. I stopped caring about the stock market a long time ago, but yeah, that's the truth. Now, as far as the movie goes, the last two X-Men movies, in my honest opinion, were shit and crap, and a lot of X-Men fans actually agreed with me on that, especially with the Wolverine. And there's a lot of rumors going on that Marvel had been in fights with Fox over the movie rights with the X-Men franchise because, well, I mean, Marvel has all the franchise, but and this is fact, by the way, when they gave out all the movie rights, they all had basic contracts that said as long as they were able to make movies for such franchise, that they would be able to continue on no matter what. Um, and of course, basically meaning if they're successful movies financially, they would continue, and they can do whatever they want with those rights. And that's what Marvel stipulate, and that's what came down because if you have somebody have your movie rights and you tell him to jump up and dance around like a complete idiot and put it onto a contract, he has to do it because that's his way of keeping the copyrights or the movie rights. But anyways, it's mind numbing. But anyways, Fox. It's not a shocker because Fox put Disney to court over, I think, two films. One of them was Zoom. I can't remember what the other film was, but they were saying that imitated the X-Men. Fox and Marvel both got together. And then Fox also decided to sue Marvel themselves for coming out with Mutant X, the TV show, in which basically Fox says, "Oh, look, Marvel gave us these promises, blah 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 blah." Well, you know what, Fox? Now you get to deal with fucking Disney. Have fun. And by the way, I'm getting sick and tired of your fuck the fan attitude shit and getting money off of it. You're done. Period. Fox, go fuck yourself. And to make matters worse, Fox may have kept the profits for the Wolverine movie, which means that Marvel technically got screwed over that last X-Men film. Yeah. So, you know what? Now that it's under Disney, they can take. I think they all Disney has to do is just say, you know what? You made that deal with Marvel. We're a different company now. You got to deal with us. We own them. End of fucking story. Goodbye, Fox. I hope to God you get your asses ripped out. That means no Deadpool movie though. That's the end of that. But I don't give a flying fuck. And, after seeing how Fox has repeatedly tricked Marvel and going into bullshit lawsuits. And by the way, Marvel doesn't even own the rights to the term mutants. They don't. They clearly don't. They never did. Because mutants is a term of evolution, and unless somebody has copyrighted evolution, and I think all evolutionists will tell you there is no copyright of the term or executions of evolutions, that's impossible. Marvel has no lawsuits there. That's why they don't own the copyrights of the term. But there is one area that I am afraid of, and Marvel does own the trademark to the term superheroes. I checked this out, and it is very true. And now Disney owns it. But I think Disney has maybe found out that it's a co-ownership. The other owner of the trademark superheroes is, oddly enough, DC Comics, which is owned by Warner Brothers. I don't know what Disney's planning on doing. I mean, Warner Brothers and Disney do have a partnership, at least good camaraderie with each other. But I honestly don't know what's going to happen with the trademark superhero name, because it is a co-owned name between both Marvel and DC. Technically, now it used to be Warner Brothers Marvel, but now it's Warner Brothers DC ownership. I mean, no, I mean, I said that wrong. I meant now Warner Brothers / Disney ownership. And Warner Brothers does own it. Well, my time is out and I gotta cut this short, so